Overeating does not happen because you are still hungry. It happens because food gives you dopamine and food becomes your easiest source of dopamine. It always surprises me how many people don't know this, but then I have to remember that if you don't understand much about the science of overeating, how would you ever know? So let's break it down. Throughout the day, when you get stressed, when you get tired, when you're emotionally triggered, those are kind of the main common triggers for overeating. Your body naturally wants an outlet. It wants a release. So for people who smoke, for people who drink, a lot of the time, like you'll hear people say, oh, I want a cigarette, or a lot of people vape now, right? Vaping is almost like yes, it's addictive, but also it becomes a reaction that people do when they feel anxious or lonely or stressed or just whatever trigger it is. Food is similar, except that it's not actually addictive. It's not scientifically chemically addictive, but that doesn't mean you don't get dopamine when you eat food. And now we live in this environment where we have all these ultra processed foods that are designed to be hyper palatable. Hyper palatable means that they are super tasty and they have a unique proportion of fat, sugar, and additives, more so like specific flavors that are engineered to be so delicious and so tasty, and more so tasty to your taste buds. Like they overwhelm your taste buds and therefore produce more dopamine in your brain. That's why when you get stressed and you want to overeat something, you're not reaching for apples and carrots in the fridge. You're reaching for like chips or cookies or candy or chocolate, because those are all hyper palatable foods. You might have overeaten, more regular foods, like healthier foods before. I know I have in the past when I struggled with overeating for 5 years. But it's not hitting the same as like these really indulgent foods. Leave your questions below about getting dopamine from food and how to stop the triggers, and I'll make a video reply.